Dr. Marilyn Bailey, Child Development Center Director and Assistant Professor in Department of Human Sciences. I received a phone call from the Department of Human Services, Division of Child Care and Early Childhood Education, who really informed me about the grant and what it would do for the Delta region. They asked specifically if I would consider writing on behalf of the university, meaning that the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff would be the fiscal agent managing the project. And I gave it a great deal of thought, and as I read the announcement in detail, I began to think about what this would look like for the Delta region, and to really process how it could play out, and who the players would be. And I started with individuals who had a track record of training and technical assistance, individuals who are what we call quality sites in the Better Beginnings process, which is our quality rating system for early childhood programs in the state of Arkansas. And I began to write, and then the picture unfolded as time went on, and so we ended up with a 53-page description that included narrative and budget analysis for the project. It included, of course, several counties in addition to Jefferson County. Currently, the Child Development Center has Arkansas Better Chance funding for children 3 to 5 years of age. This is considered a pre-K program. The research is showing through longitudinal studies that children who are enrolled in our ABC program have better outcomes. Children are better prepared, more school ready, entering into kindergarten and post-kindergarten. So for our early Head Start program, this is unprecedented. It has never happened in the Delta region before. And so the outcomes of this project will be measured through longitudinal studies. In fact, there will be some research done here at the university in addition to the research that is already a part of the Head Start process with program performance standards. At the university, I will be working with Ms. Kay Dutram, our nutrition and dietetics person, on what we are referring to as translational research, where we will be measuring the outcomes of this project, looking at the health and wellness of the population and self-sufficiency over time, because the overall intent, one of the primary goals of this project is to help to build stronger families in the community and help them grow in self-sufficiency, being able to navigate up their particularly economic ring to have greater success in being able to care for their children and families. The purpose of this funding is to serve children who are in our lowest income category. It is to serve families who essentially live in poverty, who otherwise would not have the means to obtain quality child care. We will serve children birth to 3 from low-income families. The area served by this grant funding currently includes Jefferson County. Of course, it's primarily concentrated in the Jefferson County area, but it will include parts of Pulaski County, as well as Chico County, Drew, and Bradley County. The major outcome that is expected from this project is to support the children in the counties, to help children who are of our lowest income levels to have quality child care, so that they are no longer in underground care, what we refer to as underground care, maybe with an aging grandparent who does not have adequate funding to ensure that they're eating properly during the day, or that they're being provided what they need to prepare them as they move into preschool and also kindergarten. Another outcome, again, as was mentioned earlier, is to help support the families of these children to build their level of self-sufficiency. The Department of Human Sciences is a very integral part of this Early Head Start Child Care Partnership, because the department will be taking the lead in training the students who will have an opportunity to be a part of this project, particularly the new teachers coming in will have an opportunity to be one of the 22 teachers that will likely be hired for this project. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff Early Head Start Child Care Partnership Project will work diligently to be a success. In order to be a success, we have to have community partners to help us leverage this process and meet better outcomes. Those partners include Department of Human Services, working with the licensing unit particularly. It will also mean working very closely with Arkansas State University, because those are the guys who will help to ensure that our infant and toddler program is adequate and excellent as we move forward, looking at the teacher interaction, looking at what's in the child care environment to ensure that the children have what they need to learn and move forward. It would also mean working even with other institutions that will bring in the training and technical assistance. I appreciate very much our partner Head Start that we'll be working closely with, that's Cleveland County Head Start, and also the Arkansas State Head Start Collaboration Office, working very closely with Ms. Jackie Govan to ensure that we are piloting this project in the proper manner. We will have entities in place to help also ensure that this project is a success. Those will include our disabilities mental health individuals. It will include an education coordinator and, of course, a Head Start director. We will have a facilities coordinator who will go out and work with all sites to ensure that every site is functioning in a proper way in order for us to meet the Head Start program performance standards. We will also be working with a family services coordinator and parent engagement person who will help us to gather the parents and get them involved in the process. And they will know what is happening in the classroom, because they will be a partner in the process of their child's learning. We will have a policy council where parents will have an opportunity to be a part of the governing process. So we are very excited about this opportunity. So I want to thank everyone involved, including Dr. Mary Benjamin, who has been our greatest supporter in mentoring and guiding us through this grant process.